In this video, I'm going to break down the first 5 things every beginner detailer should do to start their detailing business. First thing is hitting up all your friends and family. If you haven't hit up your friends and family, you're really just not trying. That's low-hanging fruit. They're going to support you in this venture, even if it's just one person, an aunt, an uncle, a cousin, a best friend, somebody you can get some details under your belt. Very, very low pricing for these first few details, especially if you're really just starting. If you have some experience, you can raise your prices a little bit. It's really up to you because these are your friends and family. But that's where I started. That's where most detailers start. They do their mom's car, they do their dad's car, and then they get a detail under their belt, they learn, and they make a little bit of money, and then you can upgrade some equipment. After you hit up all your friends and family, the next thing I would do immediately, you can do this before, is make a Google My Business page. This is the page on Google where your business is shown. So when anybody types in car detailing near me, this pops up. And then it's just a game of ranking that higher. And a big thing with that ranking is reviews. So with this step is Google My Business and getting reviews. So you're going to go back to your friends and family, send them a text. Thanks for using me to detail your car. You mind leaving me a quick review right here? You can, honestly, you can send it out to all your friends and family, even if they haven't used you in the past, and it'll give you a nice, base of 5, 10, 15 reviews. That's the biggest ranking factor. There are a lot of ranking factors in Google My Business, but the biggest one is reviews. So you can start with friends and family, but I would make that page immediately when you first start, because it takes a while to rank that page and get it to where Google respects you as a legitimate detailing company. Next step, you've asked your friends and family, you've done details for them, you've gotten reviews from them. Now you've got a little bit of a nest egg of money. You're going to upgrade your equipment. If you don't have everything you need, if you don't have an extractor, steamer, a drill, all kind, there's a bunch of equipment you can do, an air compressor, but you're going to upgrade your equipment so that'll speed up your detailing process and make it so your details are better, more professional. Then you're going to raise your prices. A lot of people, when they're first starting, a lot of beginner detailers I talk to are really scared of raising their prices because they don't want to get less customers. What you learn when you raise your prices is you have just as many customers, if not more, and they're much higher quality customers. They don't complain about price. They're very easy to book. $200, $300 is nothing to them. So they're looking for a car detail. They're not paying $150 because they don't want a half-ass job. So they look for that $300 detail. They know this guy's professional. Bang, book it online. Don't even have to talk to them. So the next step is to raise your prices. I recommend about $100 an hour. Ours range anywhere from $250 to $500 depending on the detail. But that is step 3. And then step 4 is up to you when you start it, but Google Ads. So this will be your first paid ads you use. We have a whole training on paid ads in our paid program, but you can YouTube it and kind of figure it out yourself if you want as well. But Google Ads are by far the best paid ads you can use as a detailer. Facebook ads, I have a whole nother video on this. You can check it out on my channel, but Facebook ads are very interruption-based marketing, so it takes a lot to pull people off of Facebook, while Google ads are very intent-based marketing. That is people who actually are searching car detailing near me, car detailing your city, and then you pop up, they book with you instead. So Google Ads is the first paid ad you're going to use, and this is about the sweet spot of when you would start using it. You have some reviews, you're getting a little trickle of customers here and there, you've done your friends and family. Now it's time to turn on Google Ads, and I'd recommend anywhere when you're starting, anywhere about $10 a day is a good minimum. So that's $300 a month. It's really not a ton. That's one detail if you use our pricing. And it will get you much more than one detail, so it's going to pay for itself. And then it's just a tweaking game about the keywords, negative keywords, targeting, that kind of thing. But Google Ads would be your next step here. And then our 5th and final step, and this is one of the biggest ones because it's ongoing, is to educate yourself, right? So this is something you can do before you start, while you're detailing, while you're in the car, you're in the gym, you're on a walk, but it's educating yourself. So podcasts, books, and I do audiobooks because I can do it while I'm walking or in the car or working out or whatever. And these can be books about specifically service-based bits. So I go in hierarchies. So I start with more narrow. So auto detailing podcasts, auto detailing YouTube channels. You're watching this, so kudos to you. You're already starting to educate yourself. There are some really good auto detailing podcasts, especially the Auto Detailing Podcast. That one's good. He's been doing it for a long time, and he's a real professional. There's a bunch of YouTube channels. I'm sure y'all know them. Wilson Auto Detailing, Hudson Archer's a good one. Go Detail. They all kind of do similar teachings of how to have a successful detailing company. And then books, not a lot of just auto detailing books. I wrote a small one. I don't even sell it anymore. I used to give it away for free. But that then after you've done all the niche, auto detailing, you can go to service-based business. So there's a lot of podcasts about service-based business in general, or home service businesses. A lot of podcasts, a lot of YouTube channels. Then you just go broad business. So that's when you start. And I like these books the best because I just like entrepreneurship and business in general, not necessarily auto detailing or service-based businesses particularly. That's just the one I own. So I've learned about it, but I'm also learning about just business in general. And there's a ton of books on business. I mean, entrepreneurship, marketing, management, finance. I mean, there's so many niches within the entrepreneurship space. If you just go to the Apple bookstore and look up entrepreneurship or business, there's a ton of them. Some of them are cult classics. I'd recommend knocking all those out if you haven't already. And then you can kind of start, anything you find on Instagram, on like Reels or TikTok, I check those out, see the reviews. A lot of my favorite business influencers have books. I know probably a lot of you have heard of Alex Hormozi. If you haven't, I would definitely check out his books. And his YouTube channel is great as well. And then under the educate yourself is also finding a mentor. So if you know somebody who owns a business, hit them up. When you have questions, ask them how they would do things. And it's better to get more specific with your mentor, somebody who actually owns an auto detailing business. I did this when I first started. There was a friend I had who was a detailer out in Portland. Now I have a program you can buy from me. Right now it's $75 a month. We're about to raise it because I'm going to release version 2.0. But you get unlimited calls one-on-one with me. So there's mentorship right there. Whenever you want to talk, we can talk, hop on a Zoom call. And those are unlimited right now until the group gets too big and I can't manage it. There's also trainings on all this stuff I've mentioned, how to set up your Google business, how to run Google ads, best podcasts and stuff to use. That's free. What equipment to use, how to price your services, and much more, how to hire employees, all kinds of stuff in that program. Plus the mentorship alone is worth the $75 a month just to keep me on retainer. You can just, you can text me with a question during the day, anytime, or if it's more detailed, we hop on a Zoom call, 30 minutes, an hour, whatever it takes. And we bang out all the questions and get your business back going so that you never hit a wall. That happens a lot in business in general. You hit a wall where you just don't know the next step, and I can help you out there because I've been exactly where you are before. I've started a detailing business and I've got it to where I am now multi six figures. So if you want to learn, check it out in the description below. Hope to see you in there. I love helping people out, especially grow businesses, because that's what I like to do, is entrepreneurship, business, starting businesses, growing them. And auto detailing is just kind of the niche I'm in right now. So I want to help you all out too. But that's pretty much it for this video. Hope you all enjoyed. Leave a comment, subscribe. I'll see ya.